So, if you don't already know, I am interested in family history and have been for quite some time. Now, I am supposed to talk about my DNA results and my interpretation of them, but I first need to talk about my genealogy. But if you really wanna see my results, go to get timestamp. So uncivilized. I started in 2019 and I found a notebook that belonged in my mom's side. Then it all went back in time. I have personally gone back in 1700s, but some branches 1600s. I think the average person would say my genealogy is quote unquote boring because I don't have anything so called special in me. And while I can see a short thrill of having something exotic, I am very proud of my full-blooded Scandinavian heritage. I cannot wait to be cancelled. What I find exciting is the stories our ancestors had and what DNA can do to help us in bringing us stories from the dusty world of the past, like our traits, names, interests, or whatever. Now, you might ask, am I related or descendant of someone famous? No. I don't have any blue blood, and I don't have any other famous blood. All of my ancestors were either regular farmers, fishers, miners, painters, criminals, sailors, and some were soldiers. Also, can I get rant about how I don't understand the name about being distant cousins with insert famous person or somewhat famous person in here? Like, oh my god, I am fifth cousin 10 times removed. This historical famous guy. Dude, fifth cousin. Not even first or even second. It's like people are so desperate to have something more than your boring farmers because you're too lazy to look for that good story your boring farmers have. Now, I gotta be honest, I was lying. I am a descendant 3 times from a famous person, and that person is Jens Gunnarsson. What, never heard of him? Well, not surprised. That is because he was locally famous for being a farmer who exploited the system to become rich. And people who he did wrong say he did witchcraft and died in prison. And also have a few first cousins who have an Omepedia and some ancestor siblings who married people who are on Wikipedia. Here is the DNA part, and I'm gonna separate it in 3 ways. My DNA based on my genealogy, so I go look where the regions my ancestors came from and make my DNA result based on that. My DNA results based on the actual DNA test. The third is based on what I believe I am actually inherited. Like if the DNA results were 100% error-free, and DNA care more about daughters, which they don't. And here is my DNA based on my genealogy. Yeah, I am very white and basically stays the same for at least hundreds of years. My DNA based on the Ancestry DNA test. Dude, you so sure you're not adopted? know the random mirror because I look at my DNA matches. I am a smart boy, and I am able to connect them with my ancestors. So my own ancestry back in the late 1700s, I am mostly confirmed with my DNA matches. Then why ancestry so long then? Because DNA does not care about borders. It's not that my child would gain African years because he was born in Africa. Now, some countries or groups are easier to trace because they have been more isolated, but don't quote me on that. Look at my username. It had the same on it. Don't expect a higher IQ, alright? I am not a good explainer, so I suggest you check out the YouTuber genealogy who actually know what you're talking about. And I don't. And the third way, what I think I have actually inherited. I would say I'm over 94% Swedish, some Danish, like 2 to 5%. I definitely have some amount of Danish, right? It would not make much sense if I did not have any other one. I might have a Finnish. I can inherit enough. Now, you see more about a Swedish, except for 2 Danish third great grandmothers, and 1 Finnish fourth great grandmother. One of my Danish grandmothers lived in the island of Lassa. In Sweden we call it Lassa. I'm not sure how you pronounce it in Danish. Danish island between Sweden and Denmark. Her ancestors, who I have traced, at least partially in the 17 and 1600s, have lived in the island for many generations. Now, some of you might wonder if any of my extended family has done a DNA test. The answer is yes. I'm not gonna mention any